My best man is on team. Asked him about Trey. Said Trey athletic but knows 5% of the playbook, still can't go through progressions, panics, and team doesn't trust him. Number one in locker rooms thinks no one in locker room thinks Trey is better. His best man is on the team. Who's your best man, D'Angelo?
Raphael Sadiq.
Raphael Sadiq.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know what? Remember when D'Angelo and
oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Knows 5% of the playbook. Wow. I don't buy that.
That's not what Kyle said. Kyle said he knows all of it.
Yeah, he looked like he could execute everything against the Texans. I'm sorry. You could have put freaking Jimmy against the Texans. He'd still be throwing the same slants and stuff. So I don't know about that, man.
I do think that there might be something. There's something to that about the locker room, not.
I want to say something. I heard before the Houston game that he had the locker room thought Trey Lance had a really bad week of practice and was going to struggle against Houston. They were wrong. You know what? Safeties and corners and DBs, linebackers aren't always the best judge of quarterbacks. Sometimes you gotta let a dude go out there and play a game and for 4 quarters and see what happens. In practice, you throw like 20 throws. The Niners defense wasn't right about Trey Lance, what he was going to do against you. I'm freaking shocked, man. Why don't you just focus on playing linebacker? Whatever it is that you do, and let's let the 21-year-old kid play 4 quarters. Oh, he improved? Wow. What a shock. Oh, Jimmy didn't again? Oh, wow. What a shock. Sorry.
We've got a saying for in coaching. Coaches coach, players play. Like we don't need you to coach and make personnel decisions and all that. Just play.
You're not a scout. You're not a coach. You're a safety. Grant, you never responded to my super chat. Best thing about Jimmy is his jawline. I didn't see that one. Sorry about that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, is it? Does he have a good jawline? Everyone says he has a good jawline. What's so good about it? I have a good jaw. You have a good jawline. I like our jawlines. Just kidding. My jawline's over. Foxworth on ESPN called for Lance to start. Have you watched the last 2 games? Case closed, played the kid. Thank you. I mean, I feel like everyone around the country is like, man, this guy's awful. And then I was like, all he does is win. All he does is win. Okay, until the Niners eventually lose, and then you're going to be like, yeah, we were really rooting for a guy with a 63 quarterback rating. I guess we and a thumb that needs surgery. I guess jokes on us.
Yeah, I feel like that it's kind of a missed opportunity though, right? Because the whole point and that we've been making is that play him early so he gets better, he gets experience. Like if Trey Lance had to step into this game Sunday and he didn't look super efficient, we'll be like, oh, well, see, you're right. Don't play Trey Lance. Well, he
should have been playing way.
Yeah, right. He should have had experience, right?
Yeah.
He should have had experience. He should have gotten all the reps in practice. He should have gotten all of that.
Yeah, because he would have improved. And Grant, in the last 21 Super Bowls, only one quarterback has won it that never went to a Pro Bowl. Who was it? There's your data for how good of a quarterback you need. In the last 21 Super Bowls, only one quarterback has won it that never went to a Pro Bowl. Who was it?
So Trent
Foles went to a Pro Bowl. Foles went to a Pro Bowl. Because remember, he had that great year in Philly.
21 Super Bowls. Is that? Was it Delfer?
Flacco? No. I don't know.
Delfer. I'm going to say Delfer.
Delfer might have went to a Pro Bowl.
Who?
Tampa.
Brad Johnson went to Pro Bowl. I know that. So it's not Johnson.
He went to a Pro Bowl. Delfer went to a freaking Pro Bowl. I swear.
I swear. Nick Foles?
No, Flacco. Hold on. Let me see. I think it was Flacco.
No, I think Flacco went to a Pro Bowl.
No, it wasn't. He didn't. Thank goodness.
No?
He never went. It was Flacco. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Flacco. All right. Boom. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Grant, if we had a better quarterback, we wouldn't have got stopped on 4th down. That led to Packers 3 and out. That got us a special teams TD. Duh. Thank you, Jimmy G. That's a good point. That is 40 chess. That's chess, not checkers. It's true. Better quarterback wouldn't have allowed the special teams to win the game, which is how the Niners won. Just curious, do you think Jay Hurd watches Debo and thinks that was supposed to be me? That was how I thought Shady was planning to use him, but Debo is on a way higher level and more durable. I don't get the vibe from Jalen Hurd that he watches Niner games.
No, I do. And I think, didn't Kyle talk about how his plan was to use Hurd? I believe he was going to use him as like an H-back / tight end wide receiver. He said more of that than the Debo role. I think the Debo role kind of just evolved into its own thing. He does it all. I don't think it was Hurd.
Yeah,
planned for the role.
Yeah. right now, and feeling this probably would be more like 2 or 3 years before Trey is better than Jimmy. Realistically, Trey's 15 games since high school, very evident to people on the team, supposedly. Yeah, I'm telling you, players are bad judges of other players. I'm just telling you, especially other positions and stuff. From what I heard, the players thought Trey was going to really struggle against Houston, and he didn't. So I just like Trey to get his chance, and these like veterans in the locker room to just play their position and do their job and stop pushing back against this number 3 pick, so that this Fitz tragic impersonator can go out there and throw all these picks without any of the reward. Like, get your friends with Jim. I understand that Jimmy's a nice guy and he's always there and he doesn't steal the spotlight and he's a genuinely nice dude. Who cares? Stop. Right. Play your position, do your job, let Trey Lance. You don't need to get in his way. You were wrong about Trey Lance against Houston. Man, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. If Lance started, would we discover Debo as a running back? I think if Lance started, Debo could actually play wide receiver sometime. He'd be allowed to.
Yeah.
What if Jimmy has week 10 stats, 180 yards, 2 TDs, 0 INTs?
49ers win.
49ers win. That is the answer to that question. Sign Brady for a year or two. Let Lance learn. Trade Jimmy for a first or a second rounder. Maybe get Rodgers if available. I think the key with Lance is to sit him until he's 30.
Yeah,
30. I think that's the right. So you want, because sometimes like 12. You want to keep whiskey in the barrel for 12 years usually. 30, 33. I think would be perfect. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Let him really marinate and learn in practice. Really get those couple practice reps. Maybe get him some special teams plays here and there. Get him used to the game.
You want to just bypass his 20s. You don't want to use any of his 20s. You want to get him right in his mid-30s when he's at his peak mentally, and you just want to pass his physical peak because that doesn't matter.
Right. You want him to, because you don't want him running the football. So you want
that's bad. Yeah.
You want to take that physical.
Just sit him on the bench for 10 years until he's way slower.
Right.
Smart.
So like, hey, you're not going to run because you're not going to be able to.
Can't put my guy out there like that, and don't want people to misunderstand. Locker room doesn't dislike Trey. They just don't think there's a debate right now. Yeah, and I think they're wrong. Jimmy Garoppolo is throwing all these interceptions, and the team's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter. You only beat Green Bay because God evened it out. And that was very unfair to Green Bay, but maybe Green Bay has their own thing that they have. I don't really follow Green. Maybe they deserved it. Maybe it seemed like they probably deserved it from what was going on. But I'm just saying, like, when they don't win the Super Bowl this year, it's going to feel really bitter. And I think a lot of these guys might have to reconsider how they felt. But if they do win the Super Bowl, great. I'm not writing them off. Yeah. They could definitely win it. I mean, they should probably win this upcoming game. Jimmy has yet to throw. Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, I think that's how we feel about Jimmy. But we don't dislike him. We just dislike all the turnovers. Great.
Yeah. And the fact that he never improves, and that the fact that his turnovers are bad decisions, and that his football IQ is shockingly low for someone who's in his 30s. I'm sorry. Jimmy has yet to throw more TDs and interceptions since week 15. Eventually he wins. We'll catch up to. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You've done it 3 times now. Okay. All right. You got it. 2 more. Keep going, man. You're hurt. You're in the playoffs. This isn't your time.